Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you forgot yourself? That's the story of Daniel, a man who gave his heart away only to realize too late that not everyone values a genuine soul. A love that felt like magic. Daniel wasn't looking for love when he met Sophia. She came into his life like sunrise after a long night warm, radiant and impossible to resist. She had a smile that could calm storms and a voice that felt like music. At first, Sophia made Daniel feel like the luckiest man alive. She sent him sweet goodnight messages. She laughed at his jokes. She made promises of forever. Daniel, who had always been careful with his heart, found himself opening up in ways he never thought possible. He told her his secrets, his fears, his dreams. And she listened, or at least, he thought she did. For Daniel, it was love. Pure, consuming, all in. But love isn't always what it seems. Slowly, things began to change. The text that once came every morning now came once a week. The laughter that once filled their moments turned into silence. Daniel found himself chasing Sophia's attention, fighting for conversations, begging for the smallest piece of her time. Still, he held on. He told himself, maybe she's just busy. Maybe things will get better. Maybe if I love her harder, she'll love me back. So he bought her gifts, even when his wallet was empty. He cancelled plans with friends just to wait for her call. He defended her when people warned him, saying, she doesn't look like she's into you. But deep inside, Daniel knew. He just didn't want to admit it. One evening, after waiting hours at a cafe for Sophia, who never showed up, Daniel decided to surprise her at her workplace. But what he saw broke him in a way words can barely describe. Sophia was sitting at a nearby restaurant. Not alone. She was with another man. Laughing, smiling, holding his hand, the way she once held Daniel's. His heart sank. For a moment, the world around him froze. All the sacrifices, all the nights he stayed awake to make her feel loved, all the dreams he built with her in mind shattered in one cruel instant. Daniel didn't confront her that night. He just walked away, not because he was weak, but because he finally understood the truth. You can't force someone to love you, no matter how much you give. The days after were hard. Daniel cried. He questioned himself. He even blamed himself. But slowly he began to heal. He realized that love should never feel like begging. That giving your all to someone who doesn't care will only leave you empty. And that sometimes heartbreak isn't a punishment, it's protection. Daniel picked up the pieces of his life. He started doing the things he loved again, playing football with friends, reading, working on his dreams. He rebuilt his confidence, this time stronger, wiser, and more careful with his heart. And in that process, he discovered something powerful. The right person will never make you beg for the love you deserve. Never lose yourself while trying to keep someone else. The right love will never demand that you shrink. Pay attention to actions, not just words. Anyone can promise forever, but only actions prove love. Your worth doesn't decrease because someone failed to see it. Sometimes people don't know how to handle pure hearts. Walking away is not weakness, it's strength. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let go. If you're in a love that constantly drains you, stop convincing yourself that it's enough. You deserve effort, consistency, and respect. Don't ignore the red flags. They don't disappear, they only grow. Love should add peace, not pain. If you lose your peace in the name of love, then it's not love, it's bondage. And remember this: the right person will love you without conditions, without games, and without making you question your worth. Love is not about how much you can endure. It's about how much you both can build together. Don't settle for less.